What's up, YouTube? All right, you guys, so we're going to a house today. They said that the AC stopped working, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna check it out, we're gonna see what's going on. You guys stay right with me. All right, guys, call Butler Heating and Air. We do it right. Let's go check out what's going on. So I walked up to the condenser and I heard the compressor humming and turning off, and the fan motor is running. So I'm believing it's probably capacitor. I already took the disconnect out right here. Alright, power's off. Let's get this guy going up here. You guys should get you one of these called Simon tools. Magnetic. Oh, I'll be fine. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah, you guys can see this coil. It's really had a beating. Needs a wash though. All right. So I heard the compressor buzzing. So let's check this capacitor real quick. If I could get these out real quick. Take this guy out of here. Let's discharge this. Discharge. Alright, so this is a 55 cap. Looks like this is for the fan motor right here. This is Herm. So I'm just going to show you guys a little trick. If you're trying to check the MFD on the capacitor, all you have to do is take off the Herm side. You can keep counting connected and fan connected. We'll go ahead and test these out. Let's test the Herm side. We're getting 270 UF. 198. Yeah. No, this guy is definitely. These capacitors. Hold up. Just make sure too. That was off. I already knew power was off, but I'm just double checking. Let me check the fan side. Fan side still good. Got 5 on there, but on that compressor side, we got 177, 185. Yeah, this capacitor is definitely bad. All right, looks like somebody replaced this fan motor previously, and it has a new blade. So these wires are running from here to this other capacitor right here. For some reason they put it underneath the contactor, which is pretty unprofessional, on the ground. on the ground. This man tucked it underneath the ground. Oh, okay. Alright, let's check this capacitor really quickly. If I could get this off. Just gonna scoot that real quick. Lead is stuck on there. Alright, let's go ahead and check this one. So this is a 10 MFT capacitor. Let's see the reading that we get. 10. So it's still good. So I'm gonna bracket this one up. I'm not gonna leave it underneath the ground like that. Probably gonna clean this up as well. Give it a nice cleaner look because it's a little dusty in there. But let's go ahead and get this approved. Get this guy approved so we can change it out. Hey guys, so I'm currently waiting for approval from the property management, but let me just go over what a capacitor actually does. So for people that don't know what a capacitor does, I'll give you a little breakdown. So right here you have a 55 plus 5 capacitor. That's the one that was currently inside the system. So the way that a capacitor works, they have 3 different sides. This side's gonna be fan, you're gonna have a C for common, and then you're gonna have Herm. So as a capacitor works, there's going to be a fan motor connected to that fan side, and there's going to be a compressor that's connected to that Herm side. The way that people usually diagnose systems, they think, oh, as soon as their AC is not working, it means it's the capacitor, but that's not always true. If a capacitor goes bad on the fan side, your compressor could be running and overheating, and that fan will stop running. So you would hear the compressor running, but the fan won't be spinning. Or vice versa, you'll hear the fan running and then the compressor not working. So a lot of people will see, hey, my fan's running, but I'm not getting any cold air. And then when we have an AC tech come out, a lot of times that compressor is not even powered on. That's because that Herm side went out on the compressor. All right, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and replace this capacitor as soon as we can get an approval, and I'll get right back with you guys. All right, let's get some strap for that capacitor that was down there. You know, the way that they did that, I don't know why. Get a couple screws. Then let's grab a capacitor as well. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get this bad boy fixed, y'all. Ready? All right, so it got approved. Let's go ahead and get this unit repaired so we can get these tenants up and cooling. All right, let's go ahead and get this up and going. What is that noise? No, that's the contactor. Okay, sounded weird. All right, let's go ahead and get this common off. So we're going to reconnect the common to the common side. These wires are in horrible shape. Actually, I'm going to... These things are... It's a jungle in here, dude. I'm probably going to redo these wires as well. This is going to be the Herm wire. Whoever was here before me... Sheesh. What you doing, my guy? Alright, we got the Herm. We got the common. Then I don't know why this is still here, but it doesn't matter. That was the old fan wire. We do not need that fan wire. We'll get this bracket nice and tight in here. Get my drill real quick. Come on. Alright. Take this guy out of here. Alright, and then I'm gonna re-bracket the that 10 MFD capacitor, just because I don't like the way that it looked. It was tucked underneath here, as you guys can see. It was tucked underneath this ground wire right here. Don't know why, but let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit. Oh, where's my brush? Go ahead and get all this little dust and stuff out of here. Alright, looks a little better. Alright. Now, go ahead, restrap this over here. Got a couple self-tapper screws. Go ahead and put this in here real quick. Then we'll put the 10 MFT capacitor. So this guy right here, just like, look at this, man. Come on. I'm just gonna pull these wires tight. Because they didn't even put the zip tie all the way tight, so I could reuse it and just tighten it. Let me get these wires through here real quick. Pull that tight. Let's put this capacitor right over here. Should give this a little bit of perfect. Drill. Bing, bada boom, bing. That's what we do. We get them up and cooling. 100% keeping comfy. There we go. Nice and in there. All right, and then once we get the system up and going, we'll be able to test pressures. Capacitor's in there. Perfecto. Now let me get this fin brush real quick, because they want to fix their coil. So there's some spots in here that need to be spots in here that need to be redone. What's going on with my fin brush? First, we're gonna give it a wash down too. Let me go ahead and give it a wash down first. Seems like these fins are pretty dirty. Let's go ahead and move my bag real quick. Put my drill back. Close this up real quick. What's going on? Somebody bit this casing previously, so it's giving me a hard time. It's giving me a real hard time. Alright, let's go ahead and give this coil a wash down. Customer was nice enough to give me the water hose. Let's go ahead and turn this boy on. Let's go wash down. Yeah, this coil is definitely beat. I don't know if there's much I could do to like bring it back to life. It's like it's all beat up. Yeah, especially over here too. Coil's beat up. I'm washing this coil to get all the dirt out of the system, so that way the coils can be as cold as possible when we run it in cooling. Rinse down. Go ahead and take the water off. See the water hose right there. My bag. Wasn't paying attention. It don't matter. It's a VTOL. Capacito. That needs a little wash. Alright. We'll go ahead and let this guy dry, and then we'll get it tested. We'll go ahead and plug the disconnect in after like 5-10 minutes of letting it dry. Alright, let's go ahead and get the system started up. See if it's gonna kick on. See right here's chips, and yeah, I don't really like these disconnects. Alright, ready that compressor turn on. But as you can see, what it looks like, the customer told me that the guy that repaired it previously put a fan motor on here, but he put a smaller blade, which is not recommended, and it probably won't let the unit run efficiently. But the customer had to put a pineapple on here to weigh it down because it's making too much of a rattling noise. But I'm gonna have to put in a request to change that out for the property management. So let's just wait and see. All right, so I just went inside and I put my gauge, my supply temperature gauge, on one of the supply vents. I just started the unit, so I'm letting it run for about 10 minutes, see where I could get on that supply temperature. So you can see right here, supply right now is like 69 degrees. You guys can't even see it. You can see right here, about 69 degrees, but that's not, that's not where I want it to be. I want it to be a lot lower than that. So we're gonna go ahead and wait it out and see what temperature we can get in the house. But it should definitely start dropping, as you see right here on the dry bulb. It is dropping. It is a very old system, so I got to give it a little bit of time, and then hopefully we can get these tenants nice and cool. Alright, let's go ahead and take amps as the unit's running right now. Let's test the compressor amps, the fan motor amps. So fan motor, go ahead and set my units to amps. Go ahead and check the amps right here for this fan motor. We're getting about 1.43 amps. And this is a new fan motor that was changed out by another company. Let me check on the system. I'm going to check actually on the tag of the fan motor to see what's the amperage that it could go up to. Because 1.4 was a little high to me. As you see, the amps goes up to 1.8. So that fan motor is almost it's kind of close to overamping. It goes up to 1.8 and it's reading 1.4. So that's something to note. It could be because they put a smaller fan blade. For some reason they left the old fan blade right here. As you guys can see, they left the old fan blade right here. And I mean, that's what the customer showed me. And then the fan blade that's on the system is like almost 2 inches smaller. Look how small that fan blade is. I mean, obviously, I want to do things right, but the key today is getting the tenant cooling. So let's take amps on that compressor really quickly. Let's go ahead, it's fine. Back on really quickly. Like, I don't want to grab it with my fingers, sorry guys. I don't usually grab high voltage with my fingers. I know you guys are some daredevils out there, but not me. I'm being safe. Alright, so we're gonna grab that compressor. Oh, it's for the fan. Get the compressor real quick. Compressor's right here. So we're reading about 25 amps on the compressor. That's running amps. As you can see on here, I know it's hard to read, but compressor go all the way over here to running amps, and that says 25. So we're right on the money. This compressor is overamping. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done to this unit, but that's why you always check amps, just to make sure, you know, the equipment is working efficiently and right, because if you don't, at the end of the day, you're gonna have a callback and you're going to be wondering, what did you do? But it's just because of the simple fact of the unit's super old, and you know, when other people come and do the wrong job, that also affects the equipment as well. So I'm going to put in a request to get a new fan blade, possibly ask some charge. And this is really old. I'm hoping, you know, that'll fix it, but if it doesn't, then they might need to do a replacement. But we'll try the first two, just to, you know, get the system at least in a good condition. But let's check that supply air temperature real quick. Like, as you see right now, we're only getting about 67 degrees. Only about 68 degrees. That's not much. That is not much at all. $67. Gosh. Alright. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll get back to you guys in a second. Alright, YouTube, so I did a whole evaluation and everything, and what it looked like was, so the unit was only coming out, blowing out 68 degrees on the supply side, and it was 84 degrees in the house, which is only a 16 degree split. It's not good at all. So I did a further evaluation. The previous home warranty ended up pumping in R438A refrigerant, which it's an R22 system. They should have just put R22 in there, but the coils beat, the evaporator coils beat. I'm gonna have to put in a request to change the unit out, the AC side, so AC condenser and a coil. But I will update with you guys with that if that ends up happening. But appreciate you guys. Keep watching the videos. Thank you.